Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope everything is fine with you. I am your teacher Saima Tunoli with the 12th lecture for civics, and today we will be doing chapter number 2. Please open your books on page number 44. We have the parliament. Uh, the federal parliament is also called Majlis Shura. The present constitution is bicameral system of legislature, that is, it is having two houses. Bi means two, cameral means chambers, that is the houses, that is the two house known as the Senate, which is the upper house, and the National Assembly, which is the lower house. Senate is a house of the units, that is equal representatives from all provinces of the federation. These are basically the people from the bureaucracy, and they are the permanent officials of the government, and they are chosen from the provinces. In the National Assembly, that is the lower house of the parliament, we have this house of people, that is every unit of the federation is represented on population basis, that is our population through which we have these members. The National Assembly, which is the lower house of the parliament, it consists of 342 members. The province-wise division is province, general seats, women, and total. For Balochistan, we have 14, 3 for women, and in total we have 17. For FATA, that is federally administrated tribal areas, general seats are 12 and total makes it 12. Federal capitals we have 2 and total will be 2. In NWFP, which is today's KPK, 35 general seats, 8 for women, and total will be 43. In Punjab, we have 148 general seats, 35 for women, and total is 183. You can see that the population, according to the population, we have the most seats in Punjab, as it is the most thickly populated province of the country. In Sindh, we have 61 general seats, 14 for women, and total will be 75. Non-Muslims, 10 seats, none for women, 10 will be the total. So that makes a total of 282 general seats, 60 for women, and total will be 342. General seats are through universal adult franchise, that is through this voting system or polling, we go for casting the vote, and in that the age is 18 years, which was previously 21. National Assembly is elected for a term of 4 years, and it can be re-elected again. Members of the Assembly must be a citizen of Pakistan having an age of 25 years and should be enrolled as a voter in the electoral roll. He should be a graduate, that means having a degree of graduation. In its first meeting, the National Assembly elects its Speaker and Deputy Speaker. A member of National Assembly takes oath of his office before the House, and a member of the National Assembly can resign his seat in his own writing, written a resignation to the Speaker of the National Assembly. The Senate, that is the upper house, again the Senate is the upper house of the parliament. It represents the constituting units of the federation. It consists, that is through the provinces, it consists of 100 members. Now it has increased to 110. Province, general seats, women, technocrats are the experts in specific fields. In Punjab, we have 14 general seats, 4 for women, 4 for technocrats, that makes a total of 22. In Sindh, we have the same ratio, that is general seats 14, 4 for women, 4 for technocrats, and total will be 22. In KPK, 14 for general seats, for women we have 4 and 4 for the technocrats, again 22. In Balochistan, we have 14 seats, 4 for women and 4 for the technocrats, that is again will be 22 in total. In FATA, we have general seat 8 and we have none for women and technocrats. That makes a total of 8. In Islamabad we have 2 general seats, one for women and one for technocrats. Total will be 4. Again, the sum total will be 66 general seats, 17 for women, 17 for technocrats, and 100 for total will be the 100. Senate is a permanent body and has 6 years term. A member of the Senate must be a citizen of Pakistan, and at the same time he should be at least 30 years of age. In its first meeting, the Senate elects its chairman and deputy chairman. And I have told you previously that the chairman of the Senate holds a very significant position, as when the president from the state is absent, he can be acting on his behalf. So that makes his position very strong. Powers of the Parliament. Now, what are the powers of the Parliament? We have the foremost, that is the legislative powers, that is the lawmaking. The Parliament has the power to make laws regarding the subject mentioned in the Federal List. Federal List में मैंने आपको previously भी बताया था, we have different kind of subjects in which we have the domicile, we have armed forces, covenants, foreign policy, currency, everything. So the Parliament has the power to make laws regarding the subject mentioned in the Federal List, which contains 67 subjects such as defense, foreign relations and policy, currency and coins, post and telegraph, foreign trade, etc. It has also the power to make laws regarding the subject mentioned in the concurrent list, which contains 47 subjects, which are basically related with the provinces. Provincial list hai ye. Parliament has no power to make laws which are repugnant to the injunction of Islam, and that is which are against the spirit of Islam. They have no such authority to make such laws. Second is powers relating emergency. In the president, or if the president announces emergency in the country and places the matter before the Parliament, and if it admits the situation, then the powers of the executive are enhanced. This is executive. When we talk about the president and the prime minister. So if on the request of the president an emergency is declared in the country, then his powers can be enhanced, that is, that can be increased. This situation remains for 6 months. Parliament can extend the tenure of the National Assembly for 1 year. So this emergency can last for 6 months. अगर आपके स्टेट में emergency हो जाती है तो वो 6 महीने तक चल सकती है, और उसमें आपकी जो पार्लियामेंट है that can extend the tenure of the National Assembly for 1 more year. Otherwise, if there is emergency, there should be a change of power and everything. Then we will be having this financial matters, that is something related with your finances. The Parliament has the power to adopt the national budget and grant money to the central government. So this is the legislative powers, or the powers which the Parliament have, that they can be making the budget, and at the same time they will be granting money to the central government. Amendment of constitution, यानी आपकी constitution में अगर कोई रद्दो बदल करना है, if a house passes the amendment bill with a 2/3 majority, it is sent to the other house, that is from the National Assembly to the Senate. If both the houses pass it, then it is presented to the President for approval. In that case, and ultimately by this procedure, your bill can be amended in the Constitution. Electoral powers. In its first session, Senate elects its chairman and deputy chairman, while the National Assembly elects its speaker and deputy speaker. Besides it, each house elects its panel of presiding officers for every session. जो presiding officers कौन होंगे? Who will be addressing the houses or the assembly. The parliament elects the president in collaboration with the provincial assemblies. And आपके जो president है वो provincial assemblies के साथ parliament की collaboration coordination के through elect होते हैं. The National Assembly elects the Prime Minister, that is, he is the member of the majority party, that is, from the National Assembly, from amongst the people he is selected. Then we have the administrative powers, that is, Parliament is the best forum to redress the public grievances. Redress यानी दोबारा से चीज़ों को बेहतर बनाना, उनको बेहतर सूरत में लाना. The public grievances are the people's we can say unhappiness or discontent for any kind of thing. So that is the function, and Parliament is the best platform for redressing or making a change for the or bringing a change or a solution to any of the public's unhappiness or grievances. लोगों की जो भी कोई ऐसे इख्तलाफात हैं या ऐसे कोई प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, उनको पार्लियामेंट रिजॉल्व करती है. To have a grip on the executive, the parliament has the tools such as no confidence motion, question hour, adjournment motion, censure motion, and walkout, etc. So this parliament have this we can say power or have this ability that they can refuse or null and void any of the executives, that is your prime ministers or presidents, any action which they feel that it is not suitable, or at the same time for that they have this strategy or tool to give a vote of no confidence और अ क्वेश्चन आर होता है, जैसे असेंबलीज़ में आपने पार्लियामेंट में देखा होगा, एडजॉर्नमेंट मोशन हो जाता है, सेंचर मोशन होता है, वॉकआउट हो जाता है, वीटो हो जाता है टू रिफ्यूज़ एनी काइंड ऑफ bill or any kind of order which has been given by the president or the prime minister and which is not acceptable. Then we have the last part of the parliament, that is the judicial power. Parliament can accuse the president under article 47 of the constitution. आपका जो parliament है वो president को accuse कर सकता है article 47 के through of the constitution on the ground of physical and mental incapacity or on a charge of violating the constitution or gross misconduct. आपके जो प्रेसिडेंट हैं उनको एक्यूज़ किया जा सकता है, उनको ब्लेम किया जा सकता है if he has any kind of physical or mental inability, he is not suitable or mentally fit enough to take this position, and at the same time on the charge of violating the constitution को अगर वो इग्नोर करते हैं या उसको ट्रेसपास करते हैं, या फिर ग्रॉस मिसकंडक्ट, ऐसा कोई मिसकंडक्ट which is not acceptable. If after the procedural consideration the charges are found to be correct, the president shall cease to hold office. In that case, if these allegations which are being made on the president, they are proved to be correct, in that case the president can be removed. He shall cease, that is he shall have end to his office. So this is all for today. Thought for the day is look to the sun and the shadows will fall behind. Helen Keller. Thank you very much and have a nice day.